YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Wavykid, Kev, back with another banger, okay? Now, 360 Jeezy told me he be watching my videos, you know what I'm saying, when I was out there. I just got back, okay? But when I was out there watching my videos with him, he told me, he's like, Kev, you need to put more energy in your videos. So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put more energy in my videos, be more positive, okay? And if you guys, feel a change in the vibe, you know what I'm saying, let me know. Alright, so to get into this tutorial, my client definitely has some type of super soft hair texture, or he used a kit to make his hair, a certain way. You guys can never tell, because there are some people that have super soft hair texture like this, but there are also some people that when they change their hair texture using the kit or doing whatever they want, using chemicals or whatever, you just never know, okay? Now, for the most part, this does make fading harder, okay? My client also, his scalp is not the best, so the fade is going to look like his hair in certain areas where it's not. I've been cutting this client for a minute now. He found me on Instagram, I think, or I think he just heard of me by word of mouth, pretty sure. But either way it go, he's been a loyal client for a minute now, and I've kind of gotten used to cutting his hair. At first it was a challenge, but now I could pretty much get a clean, simple haircut on him. Today he wanted to try a mid fade. Usually he gets a low drop fade, but he wanted to do a mid fade today. And he always gets natural lineups, so for the people that love natural haircuts, this one is for you. So to get into this tutorial, I did my bald guideline. Then I used my lever open. I went up almost a full inch. You guys definitely make sure you want to start your mid fade like halfway in between the C cup. That's how I get the perfect mid fade. You don't start like under the vertical bar. I go halfway in the middle of the C cup. So now I'm using my one guard open. You guys can see I'm using my Gamma Instincts. If you guys haven't seen the first view video, please go check that out. That's definitely a banger. But yeah, these things are hitters, man. They got super power. Their power is crazy. The power that it packs in this tiny little clipper is crazy. So you guys can see I'm using that one guard open, and as you guys can tell, the texture right now, even though I'm setting my guideline in, it's not like the guideline isn't cutting super even. Now I don't know if that's because of the texture of the clipper, but either way it goes, you guys don't want to worry about that. You just want to do your steps and keep it moving, okay? That's how your haircuts don't take as long, and you can still get a consistent fade. So now I'm cutting his hair down with the two clothes. This is what he asked for. After cutting it down, I used my Torino Pro Wave brush just to lay his hair down. It is a softie. I do recommend a 360 Jeezy V1 brush though for wavers. Now I'm using my 2-guard open, just taking up any bulk at the top. Now because this hair texture is super soft, I'm kind of like freehanding it as I go higher in the fade, because I don't want to dig in at the top because it's so light. It's going to cut super weird. So the clipper is going to be flat on the head, but as I get higher into the bulk, it's like going straight up, like almost like going straight off the head, if that makes sense. Hope I'm making sense. I'm using my corner just to get them dark spots. Now I come with my one guard open just to clean up the in-between area between the one guard open and the 2-guard open. If you guys have trouble blending in your guidelines, you want to baby your steps, okay? So if you guys can't take out the top guideline with the 1-guard open, definitely baby your steps. So I would say use the lever open, then use the 1-guard open, then the 2-guard open, and then come down with the 2 closed, and then the 1-guard open, and then use the 1 closed, and then the 0 guard, and then the lever closed for the bottom guideline. Just taking them extra precautions can make it easier to fade. So right now I'm using my 0 closed, adjusting my lever as I go up, just to get a consistent fade and knock out that middle guideline. As you guys can see, I'm just detailing as I go, trying to make sure it blends without raising the fade. Yeah, man, whatever he did to his hair or whatever texture this is, it is not easy, okay? I don't want you guys to think it's easy. Okay, it's not. I did try my best to get the cleanest haircut I could, like I always do, but you know, it's just certain things, it's just certain clients can't get you know, like the perfect haircut, whether it's because of their head shape or their hair texture, you know, anything. So right now I'm taking out the bottom guideline and I'm just adjusting my lever if I have to go up. You guys need to pay attention when you do this part, because if you take that bottom guideline up too far, you're gonna have to raise the whole fade, okay? So I usually do this, the lever closed, and I start under the guideline and flick up to the guideline. Once the bottom guideline is gone, that's when you adjust the lever to make sure the rest of the fade is gradient from the bottom up, okay? And I'm just detailing as I go, just to make sure the fade blends as much as possible. And you guys can see it's a little micro pigmentation, I think that's the word, going on in the back. I think he did have to go to somebody else when I was in Cali. I'm pretty sure he did. So we are gonna have to, you know, just make sure you guys pay attention to that type of stuff. So now to prep the hairline, I use the one open and then the one closed on the tips. And this is how I get a super crispy natural line using my rubbing alcohol. I do just rub it everywhere I'm about to line it up. I do ask them if their skin is like, if they don't like alcohol on their skin. If they say no, then I won't use it. But most of my clients are good with it. Now I'm using my hairspray to spray it everywhere I'm going to line up, just to get a super crispy effect. And I am going to get it off before I show it after. Shout out to my son 360 Jeezy for blessing me with these trimmers. When I was out there, he just had them laying around. I was like, yo, you using these? You using these? Let me add these. He's like, yeah, this money ain't taking, man. So I'm pretty sure he knew I was going to use them and put them to use and not just let them sit around. So this may look like a pushback to the untrained eye, but it's not. Everything I lifted up was all overhang. Everything I'm cutting off is all overhang and needs to be cut, okay? Now this is going to be a all natural, crispy lineup. And for you guys that don't know, for the guys that mostly say that's a pushback, it's a pushback. For you to know if it's a pushback, you guys can see the actual hair follicles, okay? So you can't judge it off of the change in hair's like skin color or how much hair is being cut off the front line, okay? Now some of y'all be saying pushback, but y'all don't really know what a pushback is, you know? So if you guys can actually see like the hair follicles after he does the lineup, or the hair follicles are like super easy to see, that's how you know he went a little bit too far back. But as you guys can see, there's no hair follicles. You know, this is a super high definition camera. I'm pretty sure if I pushed them back, you would know. You would definitely know. But yeah, man, so I'm just detailing the fade. I did switch to my Gamma Mythics, using my corners, just trying to get this fade as clean as possible for him and you guys. Now it's time to clean up this beard. You guys can see that haircut on top. It's finished, super clean. What I'm doing in the back, I'm just lining up the back line of his beard. I'm gonna do that on the other side, and then his beard is gonna be natural as well. I'm gonna lay him back, give him the razor on the beard in the front line, and then that's gonna be the cut. As you guys can see from this angle, the fade looks perfect from this angle. But yeah, man, it just the skin isn't, the best. The scalp isn't the best, and the lighting and the angles, everything. But this is, no doubt, this is a super clean haircut. And all natural too. I know a lot of y'all just think that I can't cut all natural, so every once in a while I have to record a client that don't like enhancements just for you guys. So you guys can see I'm doing the beard. Just make sure I stretch the skin, but don't overstretch it because that'll disrupt the shape that you're going for. And this is how you're supposed to end every haircut. Anybody that gets a low cut, just do a freehand trim. Make sure you guys do not dig in, okay? You don't want to scalp them. I almost dropped this trimmer at one point. I almost dropped the trimmer doing this freehand trim on him. But luckily, my skills kicked in and I caught it, because it could have been all bad. But yeah, man, this is how my client came in. He's looking crazy. We did have to get him right with the all natural, crispy, mid-fade, natural beard. Let's get it. This is how it came up. YouTube, you already know what it is, man. This is the cut, man. If you guys like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Please get that comment section back busting, man. In the beginning of my YouTube career, I used to get like 1,000 views barely. And I used to have like 100 comments, bro. Like I used to have 10% of the views in the comment section, okay? So I need y'all to get the comment section lit. If you're watching right now, if you made it this far, go comment something, okay? Even if it's just a fire emoji, even if it's just a period, go comment something, alright? The YouTube algorithm is crazy right now. I need to get back in it. So I need you guys to help me out. Make sure you hit that like button as well. It only takes 2 seconds. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Wavykid_Kev. Like I said, if you guys learn anything, drop that in the comments as well. More bangers on the way. I got some different content coming to you guys soon. It's your boy Wavykid Kev. I'm out. Deuces.